Hey guys, this is Kiko2000. We're here today and we're going to be doing another book talk. I just want to say I have all of these rainbow looms. You guys remember this trend, rainbow looms? And I have even more upstairs. And on my new channel, which I haven't told you guys about, I have a new channel and it's me rebuilding things, doing reviews. It will be in the link in the description down below. And just teaching you about things. I can teach you how to make all these different ones. Like this is a fishtail. This is just a simple rainbow loom. This is like three, I don't even know what they're all called, but I can make all different type of ones with all different type of colors. So if you guys want me to do that, I can do that for you. All right, this is like episode 9, I think, of reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So we're going to do this. And as you guys know, we have two books we're reading right now on here. So let's get to this. And I have friends coming over soon, so I will be ending this on a time. I'll give myself 10 minutes to do this. So let's actually create a stopwatch. And once it hits 10 minutes, we'll do this. All right, start. Wait, 10 minutes. Yeah, 10. Is it gonna? Okay. Sorry, guys, trying to situate this. 10 minutes and 0 seconds. Why is it all the way at? You know, we're giving ourselves 10 minutes and 16 seconds. Set. All right. Let me turn the sound all the way up. Sorry, I'm like doing this last minute because I just got the idea. All right. Let's go. Page to screen. Here's how a few of the drawings from the book translated to scenes in the movie. Cartooning is the art of boiling something down to its simplest parts. But in a movie, a director is working on a much bigger canvas and needs to fill out the frame with lots of detail. Here comes the airplane! Yum, yum. And see, from a cartoon to the movie, they have to fill a very large canvas, portray that. And then another one, they have to, make that into a movie. Fight. One of the more complicated scenes to film was when Greg and Raleigh get into a fight and teenagers show up on the playground. Here's how the director storyboarded the scene. This is the storyboard. And here's how things looked in real life. So this is how it looked in real life versus this. Versus like the storyboard. A real production. Sorry, guys, I didn't even start the time. Okay, whatever, just start. This is a disaster, guys. I don't want any hours. Alright, let's set ourselves for 8 minutes now. Set. Is it gonna start? Okay. Oh, we're at 1 minute. Okay, sorry. A real production. One scene that really shows the difference between writing a book and making a movie is the school play. In order to create a play and a book, all you have to do is draw a few doodles and write down a paragraph or two to describe the scene. Easy, right? Well, creating a school play in films is different from the matter. To stage The Wonderful Wizard of Oz for the movie, the wardrobe department needed to create a costume for every kid. Lights had to be rigid, sets had to be designed and painted, and a choreographer had to plan out how and where the actors moved. In other words, everything that goes into putting on a real play had to be done for the school play in a movie. Of course, the play couldn't look too professional, or it would have looked like it was put on not by kids. So everything had to have that middle school touch. For example, the trucks of the costumes for 3 trees were made of styrofoam, and the branches were swimming pool noodles. Some of the other costumes were a little more complicated and were created by the wardrobe department. The costumes for the school play needed to look different from the ones in the Wizard of Oz movie. So the wardrobe department put a lot of work into making the costumes unique. And this is a picture of making the costumes unique. And the picture just before that was of the school play. Hopefully you guys could see that. If not, you can zoom in or something. The costume designers researched the types of fabric that were worn in the Wonderful Wizard of Oz book as they were used for the play. Finally, the actors got to try on their costumes. And so, they put a lot of work into this, guys. In the book, Greg has to sing a song called We Three Trees. A songwriter had to compose music for the song, which you can hear in the movie. And to give you an idea of how far the art department went to create a convincing school play, they even designed playbills and handed them out to the audience members. Speaking of those audience members, it took a few hundred extras to fill up the auditorium. It was the biggest set piece in the movie and took 3 days to film. One of the toughest scenes to shoot was in the middle of the school play. In the book, Manny yells out Greg's name when the curtain first opens. Here's the picture. It may be easy to make that happen on paper, but it turns out it's not so easy to pull off in real life. The school play was one of the first scenes for the twins playing Manny, and they weren't really on board with the whole acting thing yet. In fact, they didn't seem to know what to think when they were suddenly a part of a new family in a big auditorium filled with strangers and with lights and cameras pointed at them. Luckily, the filmmakers figured out the secret to winning the twins over: candy. Each twin took turns playing Manny during the scene. One of the producers stood in front of the kids and yelled, "Bubby!" repeatedly, hoping Owen or Connor would copy him. Owen caught on, shouting 10 perfect bubbies in a row. Afterward, both twins were rewarded with a handful of Tootsie Rolls for their efforts. Sometimes movie making is about capturing a big explosion or dramatic moment on film. But for Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the high point came when a 3-year-old actor delivered his line. Let's see how much time. We have 4 minutes left, and this is, they literally had to stand in front and just keep saying "Bubby, Bubby," you know. Hey, that wasn't in the book. One of the other big set pieces in the movie, the mother-son sweetheart dance, wasn't in the book. So why was the scene written for the film? Well, sometimes you need to create some extra emotional firepower to help tell a story. In the book, Greg and Raleigh have a falling out, and things slowly build until they get into a fist fight. Fight, 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 fight. That happens in the movie too, but the writers felt like there needed to be an extra spark to push the boys over the edge. So the mother-son sweetheart dance was created to show how things were reaching a boiling point. By the time Greg and Raleigh met up at the dance, they hadn't been friends for a while. Raleigh found a replacement in his new best friend, Colin. When Greg sees Raleigh, he tries to reconnect with him, but only gets shot down. Like most boys at a dance, Greg doesn't want to be there, but Raleigh is a different story. He's excited to be at the dance with his mom, and they've been rehearsing their moves at home. So, when their special song plays, they hit the dance floor. Greg is happy to see his ex-friend make a fool out of himself, but then, to Greg's shock, the crowd gets into it, and Raleigh and his mom become the stars of the dance. Here's the picture from the dance. Greg watches in horror as the whole scene unfolds, and when Greg and Raleigh run into each other on the blacktop the next day, Greg is itching for a fight. Creating the mother-son sweetheart dance was just as complicated as staging the school play. The set designers had to decorate a gym with balloons, streamers, posters, and disco balls. About 200 extras were brought in to play the mother-son pairs. Most of the people you see in the scene are real-life moms and their kids. And with all those boys and their moms dressed up, it was just as awkward as the real thing. The woman playing Raleigh's mother isn't an actress. She's Robert's mom in real life. The two of them rehearsed their dance routine with a professional choreographer for about a week. So this is his real mom. To give you an idea of how something that looks simple can actually be complicated, take the scene where Colin hands Raleigh an ice cream cone. In that movie, it looks like this. No big deal, right? Well, believe it or not, it was one of the hardest scenes to film. First of all, it was hot in the gym where the dance was filmed, so the ice cream was kept in a freezer about 100 feet away from where the actors were standing. When the director yelled action, a prop man started making 2 ice cream cones as fast as he could. Then he ran the cones out to the actors and handed them off at the exact moment Colin came into the scene. And that's 10 minutes, guys, but we're going to finish this real quick. Oh, because we have 1 page. The actors each took a single lick of their ice cream, then handed the cones back to the prop guy, who took them back to the kitchen to throw them away. This went for half an hour, but by the time the scene was finished, there was a trash can in the kitchen full of 1-licked ice cream cones. That's something you only see on a movie set. Here's the ice cream. Alright, guys, so that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I gotta get going now. It is 12:54, so they'll be here too.
Yeah.
Alright, I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.